time is the CAF Awards. So many things lined up before the AFCON. CAF Awards will be coming up, I think, later this month. Then we head on to the AFCON, and then
somebody was asking me if I will go to the CAF Award.
I think, have you been to any?
The one in Nigeria now. Don't forget,
outside.
No,
Nigeria.
I've not.
I think it's something you. If
there was the one in Egypt that I was in Egypt, but I didn't go. I was doing something else.
Yeah, so it's been, the male and female category has been streamlined finally to the top three. The male category, we have the regulars, Mohamed Salah, after a stellar season with Liverpool, Ashraf Hakimi, stellar season as well with Paris Saint-Germain, and of course our own Victor Osimhen, who returns to the reckoning after missing out the previous year. Where it's just sad to see.
I would like for Victor Osimhen to win it too.
It's just sad to see how it's been for Ademola Lookman ever since winning that award. How he's panned out. I've seen people now labeling it the most scamish African footballer of the year.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't scamish. It was deserving. It was deserving.
That's why I said this defeat I've seen a lot of ridiculous things on social media.
I don't like that one. If we're talking of scamish African footballer of the year award, we'll talk about the one given to Kanu Akwa in '99. I can talk about that one. That was a sympathy one. We could talk about the one that was given over Mohamed Abutrika twice. Bomayang and this is Adebayo or somebody. But even at that, they still have performance. You can't say Lookman's award is skirmish now. Come on. The man has got through a storm in his life. Listen, if somebody outside hurts you, you easily get past it. If the people you love, the people you provide for, the people you do everything for, they hurt you, it stays. What happened to Lookman is like heartbreak. It's like walking in on your babe, the girl you want to marry or the woman you married, humping your driver or your friend or something. It doesn't go away. I don't think Ademola Lookman sat down and had that kind of stellar performance that he had with Atalanta and envisaged that things would turn out this bad.
Yeah.
Right? So listen, football is also psychological, emotional as well. And to come out and say it's scamish, well, it's you people. That's you people. You people are not considerate. So it's strange to talk about it that way. But let's talk about the guys that are nominated.
So
it's hard. This is going to be like the hardest vote. Sentiment will come in here. Everybody on that block deserve to win it. This is the one where anybody who wins, you will not be angry. But the country. So if Osimhen wins it, all of us will be happy here. But people in Egypt will be angry. People in Morocco will be angry. If Ashraf Hakimi wins it, people will be happy in Morocco and maybe not Africa, but in the other parts of the world, people will be angry. If Mo Salah wins it too, it's the same thing. So this is the one you say is very balanced. Where you have a Mikel Obi and Yaya Toure that time. This one is very balanced. Putting on the scale, it's a three-sided scale that is fully balanced and anybody can win it. Now you ask me for my vote.
Exactly. So who picks it for you? Who do you think be a more, like you said, three of them deserved, but more deserving? Who do you think?
More deserving is Ashraf Hakimi. Ashraf Hakimi played an integral role in a team like Paris. There's no French team since Olympique Marseille in 1991 that have won the UEFA Champions League. Just like this, it is strange. A lot of French coaches everywhere, including Arsene Wenger. Only one French coach have won the UEFA Champions League, and that's Zinedine Zidane. So you look at that team that went on to win the Champions League, win all the titles in front of them, apart from the World Cup, you would see that they had just lost a series of their stars, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, all of those big boys. And then they came up with this, team.
Yeah.
And previously, they've also gone to the finals and lost to Paris Saint-Germain with those big stars. So you wouldn't expect them to win their domestic titles, but to win the Champions League, you thought that somewhere along the line, they were going to be knocked out. Maybe even Inter Milan going into the finals, but in such a resounding manner in which they won it, and they won the league, they won the Coupe de France, and all the titles that they've won. And Ashraf Hakimi have been consistent from the divorce drama, all his properties in his mother's name, and more. All of the things that have happened, you sit there and say, man, if this guy get nominated, he deserves it. Again, it's a departure from strikers only winning it. Strikers and midfielders only winning it. So to be nice to see a defender. I can't remember the last time a defender won such a major trophy. So maybe that will be the drawback, because the mindset, the reflex reaction of most of the voters will be, we've always voted for strikers and midfielder. That could be the thing. You look at Mo Salah. Well, let's be honest. Liverpool may not have played in their effervescent, swashbuckling best, but take away Mo Salah's performance from Liverpool, they probably would not win the title, right? So you would say he won them, it's not single-handedly, but he played a pivotal role in them winning the title. And then the golden boot in England and all the performance that is put on, it's also record broken, and then consecutively scoring in every opening day. There's so many things that are backing him. This is me piling up things now. And then his performance in this qualifiers or this World Cup to help Egypt scale through. If you put all that together again, it deserves it, right? Then Victor Osimhen come out of turbulence. That's why I'm giving him a shout. Coming out of the turbulence, of the disappointment, the heartbreak, because you now look at Ademola Lookman. This is the same storm that Osimhen went through. See how he turned it around. And scoring for Nigeria, scoring for Galatasaray, leading them to win the title, the cup, the highest goal scorer. It's within a shot of also winning it. So it is not down to the voters. How objective can they be, or how sentimental? This is where you now start looking at what I always talk about voting, the voting block of the people that will vote. How many francophone will vote? How many Arab people will vote? How many, people who are vested in the Premier League, vested in the La Liga, vested in Champions League? How many of them will vote? Because those are the sentiment that will come in. Most, in terms of sentiment, the highest sentiment goes for Achraf Hakimi, because people will tell you they watch the Champions League. How many people watch the Turkish League? They will just vote for numbers. Not so many people watch the Turkish League. It's one of the reasons why I said Osimhen going to Galatasaray might be good for him pocket-wise, but for footballing-wise might not be the best. And then the vote is about to happen just when we fail to qualify for the World Cup. So there are people who would box the entire Eagles, as some people call our Skipo, social media captain, strikers, and people who go on strike and the rest. So that might just rub off on Osimhen as well and cut his votes, his chances. And then so it's between Achraf Hakimi and Mo Salah.
Yeah, for the women's category, we also have a Nigerian in the top three.
Would we ever get to a point where there's no Nigerian?
Rashidat Ajibade.
Because Esther Okoronkwo will win this award pretty soon.
Yeah, because it's
not now, but pretty soon.
It's one disappointment for many. Do you think it's a disappointment not to see her in the
top
three?
She had two great games. She had two great games. So I wouldn't say it's a disappointment. She didn't start the tournament very well. We went WAFCON in July. She didn't start the tournament very well, and not too many people take record of what's happening in the US or in Canada. Let's be fair. We can take statistics, but not too many people take record of that. Having said that, though, in that same tournament, Rashidat Ajibade was the player of the tournament. So before we go all gongo and say, because I've seen some people say, why didn't they pick her? No, we're excited because we won the tournament. Had a great game, and then people will reference Emmanuel Amonike, had only one game in USA 94, went on to win the African Footballer of the Year, blah 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 blah. We can say all those things, but to be very honest, Rashidat was consistent, was a leader, did everything. How many player of the tournament, man of the match she won? About three or so.
About three,
So you put that with Okoronkwo, you will see Rashidat got that one first, and then whoever follows. It's just the fact that all those Barbara Benders, whatever magic. Hey girl, I'm gonna say when I did that 5-0 is still very sweet in my face. Hey, we're not mates. Well, we brought you to the same dining table to eat with us now. That means senior and junior are not eating. We're not a classmate. No, we will still punish you after now. So respect yourself. I like that.
Rashidat Ajibade flanked by two Moroccans in the top three. I think with the exploit at the WAFCON, I think she stands a great chance of being named the CAF Women's Player of the Year. Finally,
if emotion does not overcloud
a lot of people have said she's been under the shadow of Aziza Oshoala, who has been fantastic in her own right. When it comes to CAF awards, and
I would gladly be under the shadow of Aziza.
And now she's
Aziza is a legend of the game.
Yeah, Rashidat now the captain of the team, now being
stepping out of the shadow.
Standalone Nigerian in the top three for the female category. I mean, if she goes on to win it, it's a remarkable turnaround.
Well deserved.
A remarkable story. If you
good story for her. Well deserved.
Then in the goalkeeping category, we have our own Chiamaka.
That's exclusive, I beg.
Also there in the top.
There's no conversation.
And if she wins it, I think it's going to be no surprise to many. But this is tough. It's going to be tough. There's also a South African and a Moroccan goalkeeper in the ranks as well. But
the South African that we beat in the semi-finals.
Yeah,
is that a goalkeeper?
They are goalkeepers. Yeah.
How many did we score against her again?
And the late Lamini, she's been nominated for the
which other goalkeeper is there?
And there's also a Moroccan goalkeeper as well, Khadija
the one that
Enrique.
The one that conceded 3 goals in the finals. I'm just saying, for those of you that want to vote, so that you know the numbers, that they considered, that why we will not get there now. And I say, no, my governor said I should vote for this person. No, please remember that when we played against these South Africans, this is the number of goals she considered. When we played against Morocco, it was also the same 3. The Holy Trinity they took. Thank God there's no Zambia there, because after chopping 5 from us and their country, even their president abandoned them and didn't fly them out. It's July that happens. We've not forgotten. Even me that took 5 people there, I flew all of them back.
And also shout out to the Nigeria under-17 girls captain Shakira Moshood. Also made the final 3 in the young player of the year women's category. But
where is our girl? The girl that scored the 2nd goal for us in the finals. What's her name? The former FC Robo girl.
What's her
name?
Yeah, Ijami Lucy.
Ijami Lucy.
Yeah,
she's not nominated in any categories.
She's not. Her time will come hopefully. But there's Shakira Moshood in
after Ajibade, that is if she wins back to back. Esther Okoronkwo is coming.
Yeah.
Esther Okoronkwo is coming, and then that girl that didn't play a single game that got injury on her hand. The girl that could have played for Mozambique or is it which other country? That got injured on her hand, but was taking
her name now. Yeah.
And then there is somebody that is going to do
Choma.
The girl that Monday Gift is also going to do a bounce back. So rest of Africa, I'm gonna leave this women award.
Leave it for Nigeria.
Leave it. the production line is not truncated. It's not. I think that also CAF should create an award for clubs, grassroots clubs like FC Robo and the likes of FC Robo in other countries. Clubs that,
the line of production. Ranks.
FC Robo should be given, even if it is just CAF Presidential Award. I think they should consider it. The effort to do what they do. There's so much consistency now. From Asisa to Shola, your brand ambassadors are from this team. To Ajibade and the Monday Gift is coming. She's coming. Just wait. The anger where did I get body? One coach go do mistake, invite her.
She's playing like a Spirit, with Washington Spirit right there in the women's division in the top 5 football in the USA. No,
some rhymes there. I'm not
shout out to Chuma Nolly. I'm not Chuma Nolly, but I'm just trying to
another great do
what I can. But I mean, that's how much we can take on the show today. Is the final international break of the year and the penultimate one for the season. I mean, there are talks about merging the October-November international break. I don't know how that is going to happen, but so many people hate international breaks. So
I don't.
Back to club football, back-to-back festive season, festive football. Are we going to be here to enjoy it? He might be in Morocco. We might be in Morocco for the AFCON.
What is he? I'm not going to Morocco, but I'm not taking you guys. Nah.
You have to. So, we just have to.
So I have another company that would like to drag me to Morocco. I've also told them that if I'm not taking my team to Morocco, all of us go watch out for TV here. Mona go, I need to come.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your comment.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for pushing us.